Hello, everyone. Today is Wednesday, October 1st, 2025. Update for Thursday the 2nd. All right, let's go. Well, as far as new setups, let's stick with the CIFR. We are starting to see a variety of stocks setting up. We'll get to that in just 1 second. Not a bad day overall in the portfolio. ABCL, he tried to say, obviously banging out the IPT and then a little firm after hours. That's good to see a little follow through there. So make sure you bump your stop on everything, and we'll take a look at the portfolio in just 1 second. As far as official setups, again, let's go with the CIFR. Had a bit of a fake out today, and this is why you don't want to really front run setups. Although if the market keeps improving, we might have a situation where front running could actually work. But let's not get too far ahead of ourselves just yet. But it has been a pretty good run as of late. So knock on wood. Believe me, this won't last forever, but you really have to make hay while the sun shines. So now's the time to pay attention. It makes me think that I bore everybody to death by no setups, and then we finally catch a good run. And that's what trend following is all about. Pretty much just biding your time until you find some setups. As far as official setups, again, let's just stick with the CIFR. I am keeping an eye on quite a few other things for now. Let's take a look at the portfolio, then we'll pop out to the overall market. Lots to talk about there. There's ABCL, bam, winning, breaking out to brand new multi-year highs. This one, when I first picked it, I liked it. It did have some issues longer term, but I liked it because it's just a major, big picture bottom longer term. And then these problems, such as this overhead supply way back here, would be a good problem to have if we got all the way there. So one day at a time, but so far so good on that one. Make sure you bump your stop up to, I think it's break even plus a little bit. Yeah, to 5 on that one. ATAI didn't get the memo today, off a little after trying to rally. It looks constructive longer term, though. So far, so good there. KGC, all-time highs. Not going to argue with that as a trend guy. Katos, ditto for it. All-time highs, too. And all-time highs, I think that's all-time highs for TFPM. Yeah, all-time highs for that guy, too. So far, so good. Knock on wood. Let's take a look at the overall market and then do a little drilling down. First of all, the P's. Bam, look at that, right here at all-time highs. Didn't set the world on fire, but nice little recovery after a bit of a dip. When you count all that, that's a decent day. Take a look at the NASDAQ, decent day there too, just shy of all-time highs. What about the Rusty? Well, Rusty ended up a little better than a poke in the eye, and it still remains in a trend. It's not too far from these multi-year highs, which would also put it right at all-time highs too. So let's hope for rally there. No, just said hope. Take a look at hardware, computer hardware, breaking out the new highs a little bit. Vigor. Biotechnology, look at that. Bam. Just pushing through all this overhead supply like butter. So far, so good there. Defense, Flatsville, but that keeps it right at all-time high. So that's certainly a good thing. One thing of interest is that NVIDIA made it back to all-time high. So that's certainly a major positive. Clean energy, banging out some new highs with a little bit of vigor. It's got a little overhead to deal with, so we'll have to take it on a setup-by-setup basis there. Major drugs, look at this, just coming back like crazy, pushing through all this fluff, and now right here at multi-month highs. So far, so good as far as a comeback. I wouldn't get too excited just yet. As usual, follow-through will be key, but certainly off to a good start. Take a look at semiconductors. Bam, look at that. Now, you could probably hear a little excitement in my voice, and I am excited, don't get me wrong, but keep in mind that this longer term is not sustainable, but if we could have nice little pullbacks along the way in all of these strong sectors in the overall market, then we might have something, or this might just have legs. Take a look at healthcare. Some of these areas that were just all over the place are coming back, and it's good to see new areas begin to emerge without the old areas getting hit, because usually old momentum becomes value, and then value becomes momentum, as we've talked about before. Take a look at metals and mining. Bam, right there at all-time highs, too. Look at that persistent trend. This is not acting like metals. Metals are normally a lot more choppier than that, believe me. Take a look at gold, the commodity, right here at brand new highs, and gold stocks also at new highs. So overall, things still looking pretty good, obviously. So let's continue to get long, and of course, take some profits along the way and honor your stops, because obviously not everything works all the time. Everybody have a fantastic night. We'll talk tomorrow. Thank you so much.